friends, welcome back to Nessa's Nook. So today I'm going to make something I haven't made in a while. I've been really hungry for it. But of course, you know, there were certain things that Mark could not eat and I didn't want to stress the stuff. So what I wanted to do was actually make the cornflake chicken. And what I did is I took my bag of cornflakes and I actually kind of like minced them up a little bit instead of having to roll them out like I had been doing. And I'm going to actually be cooking this in the Combi today. So I know a lot of you guys want to see more things cooked in the Combi, and that's what I'm trying to do, even if it's meals I've previously done, because the meals can easily go over to the Combi just like split. So I'm going to go ahead and bring you down here. Now I just melted some butter, and I guess I know I say I do not like the microwave. You guys know I don't, but there's times like 15 seconds for the butter. It works out pretty well. So I have like my garlic and onion mixture, and I do like a lot of the garlic and onion. So I'm going to be going ahead and putting the paprika blend on here, and I'm going to be actually doing some sliced potatoes on the top, and I've never done that in the Combi either. So there's some salt and pepper here. I thought to myself, why don't I just spice the butter instead of the cornflakes, because you run the meat through the butter first, which that's going to stick onto the chicken better. So get this kind of like put over here together and get this open. Yes, my hands are clean. Yes, I will wash them when I'm done. So go ahead and put the butter on both sides. Try to get as much of that spices and the yummies as you can. Whatever butter is left over, I'll be pouring on to the top of this. And I will be putting this on the Combi crisp because I want the potatoes to be crispy. So that's what that's looking like for this. Alright, let me get my other one out. I was going to cut these breasts in half, but these aren't those big monster breasts that I have normally been doing. So that should be fine. Alright. And that butter really helps have those cornflakes stay on here. Alright, so there's just a little bit of butter left. So I'm going to kind of swish that around just a little bit so this can kind of like go on the top of each breast. So it's got the rest of the spices and hopefully help keep this a little bit browned. Alright, so then what I'm going to do is I have found, even though this is kind of like, I don't know, I think like an enamel, potatoes and stuff stick really bad to this, you know, like even like tater tots and the such. So you definitely want to spray the container here. Because like I said, I've never done them. You know, you guys, like I said, you are along for the ride for most of the things I do. So if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? You say, just don't do what Nessa did because that didn't work for her either. And I know there's more and more Combi users. I know Tracy, her husband, just got her one. And I know she's been kind of experimenting things with it. And I know quite a few more people that's getting them. And it is definitely a learning curve. Not something that, you know, it's just like a regular, well, even an air fryer, honestly, is kind of, all that is a learning curve. Any new gadget I get is definitely a learning curve. I don't care which gadget it is. So I'm going to go ahead and put some salt, pepper. I'm going to be doing the same spices on the potatoes as I did the chicken. And I don't really want a vegetable today. I don't know for sure if Mark will end up getting a vegetable, but he can eat peas now. And I did can some peas into the half pint jars so he can just open up a can of those and take with him. Now this is actually like a paprika blend, and I think I have a video on this. If I do have a video on it, I will go ahead and attach that so you can see how I made that. And then of course my garlic and onion powder. This looks a little bit different because my onion powder was the powder, not the granules that I prefer. Show you up towards the combi here. This will always, when you do the combi crisp stuff, there's a little button down here, and anytime you use the left side of this unit, a container has to be down at the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and toss it in there. Toss the potatoes up on the top. Now I may have to flip both. I don't know. I'll let you know. I may have to just stir up the potatoes. I don't know. Go ahead and throw that in here. Now obviously Mark was using this for an air fryer earlier. So go ahead and turn this on. I'm going to go ahead and put this at the 350 that I normally like to cook at. I'm going to go ahead and hit start. Anyone who doesn't have a combi, these little buttons will come across here for a couple minutes, and they will actually, once the inside gets warm enough, that's when the time will actually start. I do have a clip-on fan that's in my support my channel in the comment section down below, and that helps keep this area from getting on my cabinets. It gets kind of more underneath here where it's fine because, you know, the microwave has that thing there. So what I'll do is I will actually be checking on this. That, like I said, that's at 350. That should be fine. The chicken is a little bit thicker, so it should give time for the potatoes to cook at the same time. And I'm hoping this is going to be really, really good. And like I said, I don't know for sure whether or not we're going to have a vegetable or not, but we'll find out. So we'll be back when this is done. Okay, we opted for no vegetable, but I don't know if you've seen any of my videos where I've actually done this thermopro. There'll be a link down below. And this is actually one of my most favorite meat temp things that I've had to date. I mean, this is very, very nice. It's just perfect. But anyways, I forgot and didn't put this on Combi Crisp. But I mean, the potatoes crisped up pretty good. But as you can see, this is definitely above the temperature that it needs to be. I'll get that washed off and put away. So this works out really well. If I did have to put this on air fry for a little bit to actually make the cornflakes crispy, because I should have put it on there to begin with. But we've been snacking on some of these. That's why some of these were actually gone. But these are really good. I think I would you have them again this way? Okay, Mark would too. Oh, ow, there it hit my toe. So anyways, this is dinner tonight. This is cornflake chicken. This could have actually air fried a little bit more, but I did not want to make the chicken too dry. If you do put the 390 that like Ninja wants you to do, it does dry out the chicken a little bit. That's why I try to cook everything at 350. The potatoes are perfect. So definitely this is a nice little fast meal. And like I said, we didn't want a vegetable, so we're not going to have one. So let me know if you've ever made something like this in the comments down below. And thank you very much for stopping by. You have a very blessed and wonderful day.